I want to welcome you to the inaugural Tredway and Friends show live from the historic Texas Theater in beautiful Waxahachie, Texas. My name is Randy Tredway. I'm a singer-songwriter from North Texas, and I'll be presenting some of my original music for your enjoyment, hopefully, and hosting the show along with my co-host, Miss Helen Kennedy.
Thanks, Randy. First of all, we want to thank everybody here at Route 66 Gold for believing in the great music that's not limited to just a few record companies and corporate songwriters. Tonight we're going to present you, and in the next coming weeks, we're going to have 2 songwriters a week that we will present to you.
We're going to have a lot of great original music from all genres of unsigned singers and songwriters, and probably some signed ones as well, with a lot of fine musicians like you're going to hear tonight. I've always found that great friends and music make a warm and special way to spend time together. So turn up the sound and get ready to meet some genuinely talented folks, and here's some good original music that's not just on the same playlist that you're used to listening to.
And I would want to introduce to you tonight the special guest, the unforgettable Mr. Ian Dickson, who will be sitting in on Randy's songs, as well as presenting a great music from his collection of award-winning songs. Ian, welcome.
Thank you very much. Happy to be here.
Also in the music room tonight is Mr. Martin Zander, and Mr. Paul Johnson. And I want to just say that these 3 gentlemen, and Helen too, these are just some of my favorite songwriters in the North Texas and Dallas area. So we're going to kick this off with a song I wrote back in 1983 called Louisiana Lady. You guys are ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Sometimes I call my baby up on the telephone. She's 500 miles away and I'm home all alone. Lady, think I've got the blues, 'cause I'm sitting here in Dallas and you're in Baton Rouge. Louisiana lady, you're sure looking fine. Tender kiss, your warm caress, you're messing with my mind. Lady, think I've got the blues, 'cause I'm sitting here in Dallas and you're in Baton Rouge. Our meeting was a thing of fate, it must be destiny. If I can't come to see you soon, I hope you'll come to me. Lady, think I've got the blues, 'cause I'm sitting here in Dallas, you're in Baton Rouge. Now I'm thinking I might need you, think you need me too. Pieces of the puzzle fit, and that's up to you. Lady, think I've got the blues, 'cause I'm sitting here in Dallas and you're in Baton Rouge. Now get on board that big old plane, come on back to me. I know that if you do, I'll treat you tenderly. Oh, lady, think I've got the blues, 'cause I'm sitting here in Dallas and you're in Baton Rouge. Sometimes I call my baby up on the telephone. She's 500 miles away and I'm home all alone. Lady, I think I've got the blues, 'cause I'm sitting here in Dallas, you're in Baton Rouge, 'cause I'm sitting here in Texas with the Louisiana blues.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Thanks, Ian. That was great.
Randy, how long have you been writing songs?
Oh, well, I guess I started writing in 68 or 69. Not anything that I would play for you tonight, but I started writing songs that I felt like were keepers about 1972, 3, in that range, and I did keep a few of those.
What inspired you to write?
Well, I think you might get this answer a lot, but certainly John, Paul, George, and Ringo had a lot to do with it.
All right, my favorite too.
But probably the songwriters that, if you're referencing songwriters themselves, I would have to say J.D. Souther and Rodney Crowell were two of my big influences. Both, I just think they're two of the best. I can get knocked out to listen to them at any time, anywhere.
Great. Now, are a lot of your songs fact or fiction?
Well, I think most of my songs are built around things that happen to me in life, although sometimes you can get distracted and write a song about something you saw or felt or heard about. I know that one of the songs that I recorded up at with Rick Roach and all the boys up in Oklahoma a number of years ago was a song called Lonely Is My Game, and that was after watching a Bogart and Bacall movie. I got the idea of that, so you never know what's going to inspire a songwriter.
Funny what inspires us all, isn't it?
Yeah, we won't go there right now.
Yeah, I know. Well, we met about a year ago and started writing this summer, and if you don't mind, I would love for you to do one of the songs we wrote together.
Well, then, yeah, okay. How about A Work in Progress?
That'll work.
And this is a song that Helen and I actually started writing sitting in her backyard, discussing the state of affairs of relationships, ours included. And the song is called A Work in Progress, as all relationships really are. Things are better when I'm around you. You know I never feel the blues when I'm holding you, my darling. Don't want to turn you loose. You inhabit my surroundings, your body next to mine. This feeling that I'm feeling, let's take our precious time. Hey baby, you know I want you. I want you for all time. And honey, when you squeeze me, your kisses taste like wine. Won't you lay down beside me, baby, and tell me how you feel. Wanna make you want me only. Tell me that it's real. It's real. My hands they want to touch you. Your eyes, they make me see the passion that's within you and the man inside of me. I'll be here for your sugar, coffee, tea, or me. If I told you what I'm thinking, I don't think that you could breathe, I don't think that you could breathe.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. We got a nice little gallery out here.
That's a good one.
I'm
Randy.
not used to doing that song by myself. Joy, down here in the audience, I'm used to Joy singing that with me. So she got us full. We'll get
You
her
had
out
to
of
carry the
bed
load
soon.
tonight. Sorry. Oh, Randy, you know, there's a lot of times families, when they hear that their children are going into music, they're like, oh, no. How is your family? Are they supportive with what you're doing musically?
Always. Yeah.
Great.
My mother, well, I have to break that down. My mother and dad were divorced. And of course, my stepdad, or my dad, as everybody knows him, is Harold out here in the audience tonight. Harold was always very encouraging to me, and so is my mom. Now, the day I did walk in and tell Harold back in the early 70s that I wanted to learn to sing, he had always been one of these people that told me you can do anything, you can climb any mountains, you can do anything you want to do. When I told him I wanted to learn to sing, he took a real deep gulp and a breath and said, maybe you better get in prayer. And so I did.
Harold's always so sweet.
And a great sax player, too.
Oh, yes, he is. And in fact, we'll have him up in the coming weeks doing some saxophone up here with us for
Yeah.
sure.
Harold was in big band for a long time. That's going to be a real treat when we get him up here.
Yeah, I think Harold played from back in the 40s, back before all of us except Ian and him were born. So, you know.
Gosh, you guys are showing your age. Oh, no. Well, I know that you're excited to have Ian here tonight. Ian's a very good friend. And how long have we known Ian now?
Well, it's been about a year now.
A year now?
Something like that.
Uh-oh, that sounds like a song brewing to me. What do you think?
And I got okay, y'all back. I knew this was coming. We'll do a song that I wrote a few years ago called "A Year Now," and actually, I wanted to take the time to, before we do that, to really thank my friend Paul Johnson for being here, and I'm going to try to see if we can't maybe shove a song of Paul's and Mr. Paul Zander, who we met about a year now ago at Dunn Brothers, I think, up in Addison. So yeah, we'll try this. It's been a year now since I met you, and I learned how to trust, and I bet you that it shows now in everything that I do. When I see you, my heart it beats faster, 'cause I'm tied to you. Like a slave to a master, what I'm thinking, I hope and I pray will come true. I feel the future brighter than sunshine, although I know I'm totally love blind. Wanna be with you every night and day. And like kids again, phoning and flirting, and I'll have to admit, occasionally hurting when we say something that's totally misunderstood. It's been a year now, yeah, a year now, only a year now, since I've been loving you. Whoa, a year now, You know it's been about a year now. And in that year now, making my dreams come true. But we know the good Lord chose our connection and He made it close to perfection. Should we fight it? Should we simply give in? Walking side by side, no matter the weather, just the boys and us, start a life together. Oh my darling, when will we begin? It's been a year now, yeah, a year now, only a year now, since I've been loving you. Yeah, a year now, you know it's been about a year now. And in that year now, making my dreams come true. And in that year now, making my dreams come true.
Very nice. Randy, I dare say that is your signature song. That is the one most requested, I think, thus far in all the shows that I've been there for you.
That's the first song I ever heard you sing.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it's always just a, it's just a song that felt good when you wrote it, I mean, you know how that is. You have... Well, let me throw a couple of things out here, too. I want to... Ian, when did you start writing?
Not long ago.
Really?
I played the guitar for about, we'll just say a long time, but I didn't start writing until a couple of years ago when I discovered the Dallas Songwriters Association. Bart McMillan and that group.
Why don't you take just a second and tell people about the Dallas Songwriters Association?
Well, the DSA, the Dallas Songwriters Association, it's a nonprofit organization. It's an educational organization that helps support songwriters, in fact, all around the United States. Tremendous educational system they got going. Run open mics to help get people's music out, and myself included, a lot of people coming through there now are taking their music out for the first time ever. Or been playing in cover bands for years, and then finally found the inspiration and the support to start writing. It's a great organization.
Yeah, all of us up here met through DSA,
Yeah,
really.
Yeah, I think we did. Everybody that's up here tonight is a DSA member or affiliate, somewhat. Well, I'm going to change the pace. I've got a song I want to do for y'all here shortly, but I'd very much like to get... You wouldn't mind us getting these other two guys that are sitting up here playing behind us and giving them a song each? I think we ought to maybe do something like that.
Boy, everybody, they're going to get a treat tonight.
This was kind of unplanned, but I'm going to ask Mr. Paul Martin Zander to do the song that's his signature song with all of us. Mm-hmm. And Paul's going to be on a future show in a couple of weeks with us. And so y'all put your hands together and welcome Paul Zander.
Thank you, Randy. I appreciate it very much, and I appreciate the opportunity to come out and play some music. This song here, sometimes you write a song and you get sick of playing it over and over again because people like it so much, but it's a blessing, so I hope everybody likes it. She's got some magic and she's more than able to mesmerize and break your certain gaze. He thinks of love in rhyme and storied fable from his collective and unconscious days. But she's not some pretty maiden, no Galatea waiting between the battles and that sweet devotion. Sometimes love feels just like a twice-told tale. Can she survive these grim and fabled notions? Can she remain the princess underneath that bridal veil? She's not some pretty maiden, no Galatea waiting. She was born to rise and fall. She's a woman, she's just a woman. Cinderella, not at all. She wants to be his muse, but she don't know what to do, and she has her own tale to be told. Then something quite alarming, well, he used to be Prince Charming. Now that spell is broken, cast down by words unspoken. She's not some pretty maiden, no Galatea waiting. Well, she was born to rise and fall. She's a woman, she's just a woman. Cinderella, not at all. She's a woman, and what a woman. Cinderella, not at all.
That's my
thank you.
absolute
Great
most favorite song of yours.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
And we've all got, I think everybody loves that song.
Oh, yeah.
Paul's, he's not a one-song guy, though. He's got a lot of good songs. And
You have 3 of them now, right?
At least 3, yeah.
And we've got a very interesting story about Paul, but we're going to wait till he is a featured guest and put him in the hot seat and tell you all about
That's
him.
pretty scary.
And well, go ahead and we're going to bring up our second Paul. We do have songwriters that we bring out other than Paul's, but
Yes.
this is a double Paul night.
We're just the best ones.
That's right.
Yeah.
Get Paul Johnson to step up. Paul, you moved down here not too awful long ago from Illinois,
Yeah, that's correct.
and you don't ever hardly go home now. I mean, you kind of become a Texan, hadn't you?
Yeah, I think so.
He's wearing boots. Look at
I'm
him.
taking a liking to
I know.
it
I'm
here.
wearing tennis shoes, and this guy's wearing boots. What's the deal? You wouldn't maybe do Heart Attack for me, would you?
Sure, I could do that one for you, Randy.
Yeah.
Hell, there's a redbird outside my window, just singing a song about yesterday. And for every song he's singing, hey, I can see life along the way. So can't you see? 'Cause I can see. I can see life and love on the way. Hey, I remember everything we've done, every little song we've sung. Hey, and I remember as we move along, hey, hatred's only gonna do you wrong. Can't you see? Love, 'cause I can see. I can see life and love on the way. Yes, tell me what you wanna run through life. Hey, just giving each other a heart attack. Hey, do you think it really fits the plan? Yeah, do you think that's where it's at? 'Cause I can see. Why can't you see? I can see life and love on the what you wanna sit there for. Just trying to find a way to settle the score. Hey, now it's only gonna lead to war. Hey, and we all know that we don't need that anymore. Why can't we see? Yeah, 'cause I can see. I can see life and love on the way. Yeah, but there's a redbird outside my window. He's singing a song about yesterday. And for every song he's singing, I can feel life and love on the way.
Thank you, Randy.
Okay, I want to know who was dancing in their chair, because I sure was. Well, Mr. Randy, I know that there's been a lot of influences in your life, and one of your biggest influences is your Lord. And you've written a song called You Should Have Seen Him Walking, and it's a wonderful, wonderful spiritual song, and I'd love for you to do that for us tonight.
Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, I think one of the things that God does when he gets involved in our life is he works on us to do things, and he worked on me for a long time to write this song. I've always had an affinity for the Apostle Peter and who he was in the Bible, so this is kind of what I think he might relate to us if he were sitting with us today. And it is called You Should Have Seen Him Walking. Guys and I were sailing out on old Galilee. John was getting some shut-eye, and Andrew was talking to me, when all of a sudden it happened. The storm came from out of the night, the wind and waves tossing us about. We were fearing for our lives, and just when we thought it was hopeless, Jesus to the rescue again. He made it calm in the bat of an eye, you know. The weather, it listened to him. Should have seen him walking. Should have seen him walking across the water. Should have seen him walking. Should have seen him walking across the water to me. I asked him, Lord, can I do that? He just said, come, my friend. The water, it seemed so solid as I focused on him, and I was doing all right for a while. Then I looked around, saw the storm, and fearing again, you know, I started sinking down in the peril of the moment. It went away with the touch of his hand. Pulled me up, put me back in the boat again, back with all of my friends. Should have seen him walking. Should have seen him walking across the water. Should have seen him walking. Should have seen him walking across the water to me. Seems to be the way of life, you know. That's just the way it is. When we take our eyes off the Master, we get lost in our sin. But we've got an intercessor who loved us from the start. save us from our difficulties, and He'll renew our hearts. You should have seen Him walking. You should have seen Him walking across the water. You should have seen Him walking. Should have seen Him walking across the water to me. Should have seen Him walking. Yeah, you should have heard Him talking.
Great song.
Thank you. I'll send that out to CJ. I know she liked that. You have my permission to sing it. That's not
Please
a problem.
put it on a record and sell 1 million copies.
Yeah,
Could
you
do that?
sing it and sell the song and make Randy
You
rich.
just go right on ahead. Well, my segment of the show really is over. I'm ready to get to this man that I've been waiting to hear since the first time I heard him. I always looked forward to his company and great music that Ian brings to the table. And we did mention earlier, award-winning. Ian, you kind of had a nice little accolade this spring, didn't you? You want to tell everybody about that?
Yeah, I think through just
Pat yourself on the back, my friend.
Yeah, I think mostly through sheer luck and being in the right place at the right time. I won the singer-songwriter competition at the Wildflower Festival. So
And deserved it, yeah.
And you deserved it, definitely.
yeah, pretty proud of that one.
Oh,
actually,
yeah.
they have 3 people that get top honors every year, and the other 2 folks were 2 real talented songwriters from Austin. So it was a Texas sweep this year.
Good.
All
Yeah,
right.
Abby Tapia and Karen Mall, who are just wonderful singer-songwriters.
Well, I know that when you and I met, we had there was an instant friendship, or it seemed to be, and we kind of took to each other's music. And I tend to smile when you're playing, and you smile a lot when I'm playing. I don't know if you're laughing at me or with me.
I'm laughing with you, buddy.
But Ian, I'm going to let you set up your first tune there, if you would.
Okay, well, we're going to start out with a silly song.
All right.
We're going to start with a silly song. It's a song about dramatic social and personal change. I'm kidding. Called Nobody's Drinking Whiskey. Just out of divorce court, sleeping on a concrete bench. I got this bad I'll never know. My life's working to it, someone's throwing a monkey wrench. Gotta be a way to let it go. Nobody's drinking whiskey anymore. Just can't drown your troubles in low-carb beer. I won't let you start drinking when you walk right out my door. Nobody's drinking whiskey anymore. I went down to Seagram's bar just to have a shot or two. It had turned into an internet cafe, no offense. And find a latte to get this cowboy through. Somebody missed the point along the way. Nobody's drinking whiskey anymore. Just can't drown your troubles with low-carb beer. Well, I wanted to start drinking when you walked right out my door. Nobody's drinking whiskey anymore. Nobody's drinking whiskey just can't drown your troubles in low-carb beer. I wanted to start drinking since you walked right out my door. Nobody's drinking whiskey here anymore. This is my story, it's a sad one, but it's true. Well, I sobered up through no fault of my own. I can't find a soul to drink with since you said we're through. My need for alcohol's been overblown. Nobody's drinking whiskey anymore. Just can't drown your troubles with low-carb beer. Well, I'd wanted to start drinking since you walked right out my door. And nobody's drinking whiskey here anymore. Not everybody sing this. Nobody's drinking whiskey anymore. Just can't drown your troubles in low-carb beer. But I'd wanted to start drinking when you walked right out my door. Nobody's drinking whiskey here anymore. But nobody's drinking whiskey here anymore.
Ian, you're so much fun.
That was silly. That was silly. Yeah.
When you write, is there a preference toward lyrics or music first, or does it ever come just like all at once? Or how, I mean,
Usually lyrics with some melody in the background somewhere. But I love good lyrics, you know, like Ray Wiley Hubbard and Rodney Crowell and those guys. They have some just unbelievable lines if you listen to their songs.
do you remember the first song you ever performed in public? You said that you played in a lot of cover bands. I definitely remember mine.
Oh yeah,
Disaster.
yeah. It wasn't quite. It was in high school, I think. The first song we performed. What was that? Oh, I don't know. It was a George Harrison song, and I can't remember the name of it now. Oh well.
What was the name of your first band that you were in?
Shenango.
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 And where was this? Where'd you grow up?
Up in the Cleveland area. And Shenango is actually a river that
That's in
runs,
extreme North
runs.
Texas, isn't it?
It's yeah, but there's water in it. It's a little different.
Do you, when you write, do you think about the commerciality of the song, or do you write for the song's content?
Oh no, I don't write for commerciality at all. There's a formula. You know, if you listen to all the Nashville stations,
I'd
there's
rather
a formula
not.
for them.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm sure it's a wonderful thing, but I don't necessarily write that way.
Well, I know that not long ago, you and I were somewhere. I don't remember whether it was an airplane hangar doing a show in the middle of the summer, or whether it was Dunn Brothers or where. We tend to mention Dunn Brothers a lot. This is wonderful coffee house that we all like to kind of gather at up in North Dallas. But you did a song that you were shocked that I knew where the town was. Oh. And actually, I was so shocked that you would do a song about the town that I literally grew up in till the time I was in second grade, and I didn't know anybody had ever heard of it but me, you know. But why don't you
Honey Grove, Texas.
Honey Grove.
In
God
between,
bless Honey Grove.
In between Paris and Bonham.
That's right. How did this song come about?
A lady contacted me on my website and wanted me to play at her wedding reception, and I'm not a wedding singer, for obvious reasons. And
I don't have a lot of low carb beer.
You know, yeah. And since I couldn't do the hokey pokey, I thought the least I could do was write him a song. So I wrote him a song called Honey Grove. And I probably wouldn't have written the song if they were getting married in Nacogdoches or someplace.
Waxahachie.
Waxahachie. What rhymes with Waxahachie? Well, you could probably run a lot of things with Waxahachie. Now I think
I
about
expect to have a song by the next time you come
Okay,
back.
I'll be working on that. But I wrote him a song called Honey Grove, and it went over really well. I was just really excited when I finally played it at the wedding reception and saw the reaction of the bride and groom, and the groom's mother couldn't stop crying, but I think she'd been doing that all afternoon. A song called Honey Grove. there's too much to say about this old town. Books were never written and movies never made. Never found much reason for me to hang around. If you'd had asked, I probably would have stayed. Finally back in Texas where I'm supposed to be. Never had much patience for the road. Only thing that matters now is you and me, and a small town wedding here in Honey Grove. Too much time without you and not much to do. String of old motel rooms from here to Tennessee. And something in each small town reminding me of you. I hope you heard my songs and thought of me. Finally back in Texas where I'm supposed to be. Never had much patience for the road. Only thing that matters now is you and me, and a small town wedding here in Honey Grove. Let's give them something to say about this old town. Let them say it's where dreams and wishes everyone came true. Let's hear them whisper, she's such a lovely bride. He's a lucky man to spend his life with you. Finally back in Texas where I'm supposed to be. Never had much patience for the road. Only thing that matters now is you and me, and a small town wedding here in Honey Grove.
Great song.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it was a really nice wedding, too. A wonderful couple that was getting married. I'm sure they'll have a wonderful, happy life together.
Ian, are you the only one in your family blessed with this talent, or does it run rampant?
My father sings a little bit, but that's I don't think I came from a musical family.
Okay.
There's at least nobody in my background that admits to it.
They may be closet singers, you never know.
Brian Burns has a great song. It goes something like, "Don't tell Mom I'm a guitar picker. She thinks I'm just in jail."
Right.
Ian, what do you want to do? What are your long-term goals regarding your music?
I just want to keep writing and playing.
Right. We want you to, too.
You know, it's yeah. I'm not going to quit my day job anytime soon.
If you could make a phone call and write a song with anybody of your choice, who would you write with? Who would you like to write a song with?
Probably Ray Wiley Hubbard.
We have some people in the control booth back there that might agree that like him.
Yeah, right. Ray's been a real inspiration. In fact, his song "The Messenger." I won't sing "The Messenger" tonight. There's a line in there: "Our fears are like dragons guarding our most precious treasures." It's from the German poet Rilke, and it's just such a wonderful thought that there's so many things that we don't do in our lives because we're just afraid of what'll happen. You know, what if I embarrass myself?
I know that I think I know the answer to this, but do you have constant inspirations for your songs from anybody that? I know your wonderful bride we've had the great pleasure of her company in our home and in our lives, and what a great lady. But
Yeah, my wife Diane's been more than supportive. In fact, I didn't play very much for about 20 years, kind of noodled around a little bit, and I didn't realize that she really wanted me to play, but I can't take a hint. So she's been really supportive. In fact, I wrote a song for her.
All right.
would you
let's
do
hear
that
it.
song for us?
Well, I might.
Please.
I might do that.
Kinda hoping you
I wrote this for her because I kind of like her.
Well, we do too.
Sure as get in tune before we get too far down the path.
This is a part of it, folks. There's no two ways about it.
No two ways.
We have to do this. Even Taylors have to be tuned.
Yes, you have to tune your guitar. In fact, this is actually one of the two songs. In fact, I'll end up playing both of them that I submitted for the Wildflower Festival. It's called "Crazy About You."
Drink and my mind's kinda hazy. Some folks say that I'm a little crazy. Guess they're right. I'm just crazy about you. Well, I've been quite insane since the first time that we met. Been howling at the moon, don't know why, but I was back. Oh, it's because I'm just crazy about you. Don't know why you have this effect on me. You're driving me about as crazy as I want to be. And after all these years, I know that you care and see. It's not that crazy to question my sanity. Started, and baby, they wanna dance with butterflies. Like our first glance, we're still the same. I'm still crazy about you. I don't know why you have this effect on me. You're driving me about as crazy as I wanna be. After all these years, I know that you care and see. It's not that crazy to question my sanity. Where the evening's getting late, we can dance on by the firelight. Nothing can go wrong, 'cause everything just feels right. It's because I'm just crazy about you. I'm just crazy about you.
You can, that'll make you popular around the house. A song like that. There's no
Absolutely.
doubt about that.
Thank you, Paul. I appreciate you running the
Thanks for
guitar
that song. It's a great song.
Yeah, it's a great song. It was Paul Zander on guitar there with him.
Oh, yeah, I forgot we have two Pauls. You can't just thank
Yes.
Paul. You
Yeah.
have to
Yes.
include the last name.
Well, we do have a nickname for Mr. Johnson. That would be Elvis Johnson.
Mr. Elvis Johnson, yeah.
And when we have him as our special guest, we'll go into that big
Yeah,
story.
we
It's
will.
cute.
Semblance whatsoever. I'm
Prepare.
Come down
Thank
here
you very
just to
much.
hear that story.
Well, I think the first song that really ever jumped out that I heard you do was a song called Factory Town, and that was that's one of yours that you can't get away with without playing, and we're certainly going to want you to do that one for us tonight. So
Yeah, sounds
knock
good,
it out.
That's a song that I wrote after all of the layoffs in the IT industry, and it reminded me of the devastation in the industrial Northeast when all the plants were closing. And now you're seeing GM laying off another 30,000 people, so it just kind of keeps on going. A song called Factory Town.
Said it's been a bad year. Factory's running slow. Put your keys up on the table. We have to let you go. I know that you've been working here nearly 15 years. Hope you take this like a man. I don't want to see no tears. Not what I planned. Watching my life crash here and down. Not what I planned, I expected much more from this factory town. I've said sign the papers, please don't make a fuss. You can see the kids on weekends, it's best for both of us. The kind of life that we deserve now you just can't provide. And the choices that I've had to make have torn me up inside. Not what I planned. Watching my life crash here and down. Not what I planned, I expected much more from this factory town. Cop said, step back from the counter, put that pistol down, put your hands where I can see them, and don't try to turn around. But I didn't mean to leave that store clerk dying on the floor. I'd hope you hear the cash drawer bill, yes sir, and nothing more. Not what I planned. Watching my life crash here and down. Not what I planned, I expected much more from this factory town. Prison chaplain said, my son, though I don't know you well, tell me all that you've done wrong and I'll save your soul from hell. The only thing that I've done wrong was to let this all go down, expecting way too much from this damned old factory town. Expecting too much from this damned old factory town.
Oh, yeah. We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
Thank you very much.
Well, guys, I want to take the time. I know we're at the tail end of the show here, and I want to take the time to thank all of y'all for being here. Helen, thanks for your participation, as always.
Absolutely.
Love writing songs with you and going through life with you. I love all of you guys a whole lot. This means a lot to me to have y'all on this first show.
We appreciate you having us out here in the Texas Music Theater. I've never been out here. It's a wonderful place.
The Texas
It's
Theater, yeah. We
terrific.
want to thank Jerry and Mark for all they've done, giving us a great place to come here and play and to share this music with a lot of other people. Thanks, Paul Johnson, Paul Martin Zander, and once again, Mr. Ian Dickson. Let's give him a hand. And we'll see everybody here in about a week with a gentleman named Dennis Todd, very fine songwriter from Dallas, and our good friend that we like to pick on all the time, Mr. Craig St. Clair. So
And
anyway, thanks for
Look-
everybody. Thanks to everybody. Let's put it that way. And thanks to the people out in the audience tonight. And one more time, Mr. Ian Dickson, thanks for being here again.